Okay, good afternoon, YouTubers. Here I am creating the second part of the video, and this part is going to be more into how I was able to get these inverters connected into the main breaker panel inside the house. And the method is simple. What I did was basically all three inverters can be connected inside the house, not at the same time, of course, but I can actually take this creation here, these two L520 plugs, I believe is what they're called. I can actually either connect them to this inverter, or another one that I have inside the house. But even though all three type of inverters are different in configuration, the method of these plugs works on all three of them. Okay, and the trick is not to have it grounded. If you have it grounded, okay, with the exception of this one, you're actually gonna mess up your inverters, okay, or you're gonna mess up in something inside the house, okay. So for the sake of the power bright and the other inverter that I have, I eliminated the ground. Okay, now this inverter is on at the moment. Okay, even though I don't have it connected past the transfer switch, it is on at the moment. What I did was I took two plugs, basically male to male suicide switches, okay, and bolted them together. And what I did was they actually go into this receptacle. Now this receptacle, if I can be quick on this, it's something like this, okay. And what it is see the jumper between the two hot leads. What I did was I eliminated. The purpose to eliminate the short is so that the 115 going on this side, the 115 going on this side, can continue past the receptacle all the way into my my breaker panel inside the house, okay. And each one will be actually connected to either face of the power of the breaker panel, the one inside the house. And even though they will not be in phase, they will actually provide 115 volts to either face, with the exception that you don't have a 240 unit hooked up inside the house, okay. What I normally do, since, well, the only 240 unit that I have inside the house is my hot water heater. What I do is I just disconnect it whenever I'm going to go ahead and power this stuff up, okay. When I went in with the 115 here, 115 here, they're coming out, and the neutral wire itself is still bonded, okay. So in reference to the neutral, the red and the black, I have both 115, and that I actually have them going all the way out. And if I can show you, I have my wiring coming out of here. It's a little makeshift. The flat 10-3 wire that you see here, okay, I have that going into this L1430 plug. Let me see if I can probably do it now. Okay, yeah, you'll probably be able to see it a little better. I got the L1430 plug here, and what it is the power coming in here. You got 115 going into one side of the L1430 and 115 going to the other side of the L1430 with no ground connected. And so there is no ground connected on the box. Everything is in reference to neutral. And what I do is, once I have power here, I go into this L1430 plug, and this is what actually takes the power inside my house. Now, the plug itself has the ground and the neutral bonded together, because from now on, every now and then, I go ahead and connect it to my generator, which actually powers all the appliances in the house at the same time. And with the inverters, you have to be frugal on which appliance you want to run at a time. And that is the way I have it connected. And of course, this goes into a transfer switch inside the house. That way you don't have the grid power and the inverter power on at the same time, or the generator power. But, you know, it's due because of where I live at that I have these inverters and this thing designed, because every once in a while, when you do lose power in this part of the island, you're going to be without power for a while. So that's the main purpose for designing this. And it was pretty cheap too. So, but I will make another video basically explaining how cheap it can be made. I am going to make another video of the type of cables, cheap cables, cheap in price, okay, cheap in design, but and the way they work, super. The way they transfer the power, super. But like I said, cables like this cost a lot of money, and you know, I don't have much to spend living in this island. Okay, so you got to work with what you know. I work with what I have. Okay, so anyway, this is it for this video. Hopefully, it's an educational to someone. If you want to give me ideas, I welcome them. If you want to take ideas, go ahead and take ideas. My motto is that we all learn from each other with the ideas that we take and we receive, okay, and we give. But anyway, until the next video, take care, have a good afternoon, and see you guys in the next video. Have fun, YouTubers.